Very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. We have got clouds that are on the uptick throughout the overnight and continuing to throughout this morning. You can see the clouds trekking in here out of the west and from the southwest, and our next weather maker's right on the horizon as well. Now, we should remain dry today underneath this cloud cover. However, this deepening area of low pressure is going to slide down and then off to the north and east here over the next 24 to 48 hours, bringing more rounds of showers and storms to the vicinity here for us. Getting a look over the region, the Wobbles community this morning, we'll start off looking over the Sexton Bill Builder sky cam down in Gold City. Already got a cloud cover that's kind of socked in over in that direction. The identical scenario, folks. Looking off to the north and west from Morgantown. Going to be hanging on to the partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day and won't stop highs from continuing to climb just above average for this time of year. You can already see we have readings located right around the low and mid 50s region wide. We're going to be taking highs right up between the low and mid 60s as we work into this afternoon. Here's a look at the latest surface map. As previously mentioned, all eyes are on this area of low pressure right over the Oklahoma and Texas panhandle. As previously mentioned, this will be deepening and diving down to the south and east. In the meantime, another surface low is going to be developing right along the border of Illinois and Missouri overnight into tomorrow as well. And we can jump over here and take a look at the latest model guidance to show you what that is going to mean for us. All right, we are fast forwarding here, folks, to roughly lunchtime tomorrow to give you an idea of how the surface map is going to appear. We have two low pressure systems that we will be focused on. We have this one that is going to be trekking off to the north and east up into the Great Lakes, bringing the warm front north over the region late tonight into tomorrow morning. That'll bring an initial round of rain through the area. And then the secondary low is going to drive up here out of the south and west, and it's going to be bringing more deep moisture out of the Gulf along with it, and thus resulting in the heaviest rainfall occurring Friday night on into our Saturday morning, okay? So again, here's how the surface map is going to look by roughly lunchtime tomorrow, and we'll give you the breakdown here on the uptick in rain chances and the timing of that. We're going to work throughout the day, folks, and clouds are going to hang tough, all right? Highs right around the mid-60s is not going to be too shabby in the great outdoors. And then as we work into the overnight, we're going to have moisture begin to track in here out of the west. We are going to have dry low levels within the atmosphere that could be preventing the rain from falling initially. But as we work throughout our Friday, scattered light rain showers will remain a possibility. You will know we do get in somewhat of a lull of an activity with the warm front north of the region and the cold front and associated low down here approaching from the west. By the time we work into Friday afternoon, we get the rain chances right back in here, folks, but especially as we work into Friday night, as you can see here, here comes the secondary low located right here. It's going to drive off to the north and east. Widespread showers and thunderstorms Friday evening, lasting all the way through the pre-dawn hours of our Saturday. Here we are looking at sunrise on Saturday, with rain chances remaining alive. And that will continue at least until the early afternoon hours, folks, because look at the wraparound moisture on the back side of this low. We're still going to have these scattered light rain showers to deal with, okay? Now, the good news is after we get past the next 48 hours or so, you can see here, looking at the bigger picture, the cold front gets out of here by the time we work into Saturday evening, and then we're going to have colder temperatures work in here out of the north and west to finish out the weekend. So despite sunshine, it will be colder in the temperature department. Highs right around the lower 50s with wind chills down into the 40s throughout much of the final day of the weekend. But then, folks, rolling into next week, upper ridge builds in from the south and west, high pressure, clockwise flow, churning in winds out of the south. We're going to look at a nice warm-up underneath rays of sunshine throughout a good chunk, if not all, of next week. It looks like by roughly the latter part of next week, roughly a week from today, rolling into next weekend, we could get in on another little weather maker here. So we will be keeping eyes on that. But in the short term, here's a look at the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. We're not expecting any sort of severe weather with the widespread showers and storms it's going to be working through here as we get into our Friday night and Saturday. But with that being said, we could have a few storms produce some gusty, strong winds, perhaps some small hail coming along with that. But outside of that, not too much to worry about. It is worth noting, folks, that the rainfall forecast has been pared down, with some of the model guidance coming in and having some dry air infiltrating throughout the column within the atmosphere as the low pressure systems and associated fronts move through the region. So what did look like yesterday, anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches of total rainfall in this time frame, we pared that down from anywhere from roughly 1/2 inch up to 1 inch of total rainfall before this is all said and done. All right, let's jump over here and let's give you the full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast for today. Partly to mostly cloudy. It's not going to be too bad though. Highs right around the mid-60s this afternoon. Scattered rain chances arrive overnight. They'll remain light in nature, continuing throughout our Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon, Friday night, Saturday morning, the heaviest rainfall will arrive. If I was to peg down a time frame, anywhere from roughly 8 to 9 p.m. Friday night through roughly 8 or 9 a.m. Saturday morning is whenever the period of the heaviest rainfall is anticipated. Highs only going to make it to around 60 on Saturday as a result. Sunshine comes back into the fold on Sunday, but it will be colder with highs in the lower 50s, wind chills down to the 40s for most. And then we'll be right back up to around 60 degrees on Monday, folks. And although you can't see it, come Tuesday into Wednesday of next week, temperature values right up near the 70-degree threshold. That'll wrap up your Thursday morning weather not forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic next 5